Hello everybody, so today we're at a little Audi TT. It's a 2000 model. Now it's a 1.8, so I'll take you into the car. There's the engine there. 1.8, 4-wheel drive, mini brake horsepower. 175 brake horsepower. So the guy's complaint is the dashboard. I'll take you into the car and let you see it. So we had a rake of codes in it. The engine control module had a code saying it could not speak to the dashboard, and the dashboard had a code saying it had low voltage at pin 30. So I cleared the code and I went to go back into the dashboard again, and you can see I have no communication now with the dashboard. But the funny thing is, the guy who owns the car was saying, oh look, the dashboard's came back on, it's now working. He says sometimes, or most of the times, you need 20 minutes to half an hour drive in order to get the dash to work, and then it works all day after that. So I said the first thing I said to him was, I said, send the dashboard away for repair, and he said he's done that. So the dashboard has been repaired and we still have this problem. So you can see there, we've got no communication. So let's go into report. In fact, what we'll do, steering angle sensor, we didn't need to worry. We'll rescan this thing again. We'll escape out of that, yes. We'll go into the gateway actually, I don't know, it's not got a gateway, so that'll be that then. We'll do auto scan again, and we'll see what it reports. Because I was wondering if this had a gateway. I remember there used to be a box like about the size of a cigarette packet, and they used to give problems with the communication issues, but I don't know if this one's got it or no. I haven't a clue. So let's just wait and see if this can manage to speak to the dashboard. So there you go. We've rescanned it, and we're only communicating with 6 modules. I'll need to check in the edit what I was looking at before, but you can see that the dashboard is not one of them. So let's see what the signal wire, short circuit alarm with communication, that's in the central locking. So this is bizarre. So what I'll do, I'll put the key off and put it back on it, and we'll scan it again. In fact, we'll just go into the control module and go into dashboard 17. Let's see if it communicates now. Alright, trouble codes. There so it's communicating now. So passive sporadic, vehicle voltage, terminal 30 voltage supply too low. So let's go into this here. Terminal 30 outside. Fuses faulty, WAN connectors to control module faulty, power supply battery faulty, check fuses, check repair wiring, check power supply. When found in an individual module, it's most likely to be a local source wiring or a connector. Could go for that. When found in multiple control modules, it's most like that's good information, that actually. So it's communicating again. So it's gate out of that. So we can do, let's see, live data. I won't bother that. Start active tests. So it's running, so there's the gauges going through the business. So I'm going to hit next here. That's the warning lights. Go next again. That'll be the chimes. Well, there you go, it calls it the gong. Next again. Segment test. Oh, that's that display down there, so that's good. Next again. Light and switches and instruments running. So that seems to be good. Next. And that seems to be Output sequence complete, so we'll escape for that. So see if there's any more trouble codes. So clear DTCs, yes. No faults detected, so escape out of that. Let's try and start it again, see if she... So let's go into the dashboard again, but running. Trouble codes. No faults detected. Let's do a full auto scan again. I'll get back to you. So I've just scanned it again and you can see the dashboard's back up and it's communicating, so this is bizarre. Let's see the voltage of this car. So we're at 14 volts, that seems to be fine. Bizarre. But the guy's been saying it's been doing this for a long while. It was exactly the same after it was repaired as before it. So I think we need to come back to this one with a wiring diagram and see where we're losing voltage from. If I get an update for you, I'll get back to you. Cheers. Right, let's look at this. Signal wire for interior monitorings. That's nothing. I just went into ECU information, and because it's an older car, I think you can see there it communicates on the K line. So if I remember right, is that pin 7? It's a square wave on that line, so there's... I don't think there's any CAN on this one. Well, maybe CAN on the rest, but certainly no CAN on the dashboard module. But anyway, just another little fact there. If any of you have came across this, it'd be most helpful if you chimed in. Cheers. Right, trying to put a bit of the jigsaw puzzle here together. So let's go back. He's also got a battery drain issue. So I'm doing here, he's put a new battery on it, and you can see it's pulling 450 milliamps. It is dropping a little bit, but far too high. We should need to be under 100 milliamps. So that's a problem. He's also told me he's pulled a fuse, and it's fuse 42 interior monitoring. I'll show you that. So that could be an issue. And then another issue is, oh, it's flash. That was going steady, but the light is now flashing, so that means it's went to sleep. So that's good. That is flashing, George.
Is it?
That is flashing. So
it's just all the upsetting, it's no...
So we're still pulling 300 milliamps, which is too high. We also clicked this guy down just to fool the car to think it's fully locked down. And it must be locked up because of the LED lights flashing. That's good. You got that panel there?
I'm just going to go and see if I can find 42 now.
It's locked, George.
It's fucking murder. How do you expect to see? How do they not put
Aye.
on there instead of on the motor?
Good, let me see now. This camera will get right in here. Fuse 42, 20 amp, interior monitoring, and what is that? See? Radio and interior monitoring. Is the radio working?
Aye.
Strange one, that. I think we should put that fuse back in.
Right.
Right, we're back to you. We'll abandon this at the moment. 42. Does it give you a layout? Right, now. So we're putting 42 back in. That's the third one from the bottom. So let's see if this makes any difference.
Now,
We'll look.
even with that out,
So we went into shutdown mode. That looks good. And the fuse is back in, but our amperage is still too high. We'll give you a couple of minutes.
that was a problem.
Sorted.
You're going to let us 95% on.
As you can see, that it's not coming down that great, so it's still a bit high. I'd like to see about half that. Ooh. So we've done a rescan with that fuse back in, and you can see the dashboard's communicating. The only thing we have now is, see that passive sporadic? That's the signal wire for interior monitoring circuit. So we're putting that fuse back in. That solved that issue. Driver door does not lock. I didn't believe that. Oh no, that's passive sporadic. So we're left with this one. Alarm home, no communication, but our other issue of the dash, it's now communicating. No problem at all. So I think we need to regroup and come back to this.
Right.
Go to trouble codes. No faults detected. I'll get back to you. Cheers.